Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Bob's Watches video series. Now we know it's a pretty rare occurrence for Rolex to issue a new model, so when the Yacht-Master hit the market in 1992, it came as a pretty big surprise. After all, it had been since 1964 and the release of the Daytona that we hadn't seen a new release from Rolex. The Yacht-Master was intended to be a luxury watch geared towards being a statement piece rather than a purpose-built tool watch. The most standout feature of this particular model is its slick three-dimensional bezel design, with raised numerals and indices featuring a mirror-polished finish, and the lower background having a more muted microblasted finish to it. First launching in gold as the reference 16628, the new Rolex model used the same triplock screw-down crown mechanism as the Submariner. However, it was only rated as water-resistant to 100 meters. That said, if you have any wild machinations of taking a solid gold wristwatch over 100 meters below the surface, you've got bigger problems than the dive rating of your watch. From the onset, these models were fitted with the caliber 3135 self-winding movements. In 1994, Rolex decided to mix things up a bit, rolling out more compact sizes of the Yacht-Master in a mid-sized 35mm and a 29mm ladies, sticking with gold as the case metal of choice. Given their choice sizes, it was the Rolex calibers 2135 providing power in these models, a relatively uneventful addition to the collection in the grand scheme of things. It wasn't until 1999 that things really took off for the Yacht-Master. This was the year it was unveiled in steel with a platinum bezel, a combination Rolex refers to as Rolesium, and in an instant the Yacht-Master became the hot Rolex of the moment, seeing the same kind of scarcity, waiting lists and high secondary market pricing we've been seeing lately with the steel Daytona and new Pepsi GMT Master 2. The dust eventually settled around these models, though Rolex has continued to alter the lineup with new dial variations and other minor changes through to present day. A two-tone steel and gold roll saw model was released in 2005. Somewhere along the line, the mid-size model grew from 35mm to 37mm, a welcome change for many. And further dial variations were added to the 40mm steel and platinum model, including a killer dark rhodium grey sunburst dial with light blue accents. The most recent and noteworthy shift with the Yacht-Master arrived in 2015. And it has since trickled down to other Rolex models. I'm referring to the one thing we never expected to see from Rolex, the offering of a factory rubber strap. To be fair, Rolex still refers to it as the Oyster Flex bracelet, and it's hands down the most over-the-top and over-engineered rubber strap on the planet, as it even has thin metal plates inside the outer rubber form, in order to assist with the longevity and maintaining its form. It's the success of the Oyster Flex strap on the ever-rose Yacht-Master that eventually led us to seeing it integrated into the ceramic Daytona lineup not long thereafter. And to this day, the combination of the black strap on the ever-rose case with a black bezel makes the reference 116655 Yacht-Master an incredibly appealing piece overall.